Niners played down to the Chargers. The offense underperformed once again. It wasn't the kind of performance that inspires a ton of confidence in the fan base. But they took care of business. They won the game. They're 5-4. The Seahawks lost. And so now the Niners are a half game out of first place. And the Seahawks don't look great. I mean, the Seahawks, they scored 19 points to 16. They look great. If you shut down Kenneth Walker, you shut down the Seahawks. They're a lot like the Niners in that Geno Smith is decent, but he's not going to, if you put the game on his shoulder, he's not going to win. He needs the help of a defense and a run game. And, I mean, I think the Niners can shut down Kenneth Walker. They did it already. He doesn't look that great. He looks okay. He's not Marshawn Lynch. So the Niners, I mean, even though they're an underperforming, inconsistent mess, they're still the best team in their division. They still should win their division. And then once they get there, the only two teams that to me are legit contenders right now in the NFC are the Eagles and the Vikings. And I know you sneer at the Vikings, but they're 8-1, right? They just beat the Bills today. It was an amazing comeback. The Niners have beaten the Vikings in the past, but this is a different Niners team. It's a different Vikings team. But still, there's a scenario where the Niners don't face either of those teams in the playoffs. I mean, there's a scenario where, the Vikings just lose in the first round because it's Kirk Cousins. And, as impressive as the Eagles have been so far, they haven't really beaten anyone good. They could get knocked off by Dallas or something, and the Niners could get really lucky and not have to face either one of those teams and cruise. They could cruise to the Super Bowl. Now, they couldn't cruise past the Chargers, but theoretically, they could cruise to the Super Bowl. But eventually, they're probably going to have to face Buffalo or Kansas City. And if that happens, it's not good. It feels like to beat one of those teams in the playoffs, you have to have a quarterback who can kind of go throw for throw with them, and I don't think the Niners do. But big picture, they won a game they needed to win. They should have won. The division stinks. The schedule is easy. They're looking at a home game in the first playoff game. I mean, that's what they're on pace for. Now they got to take care of business and not lose to freaking Colt McCoy next week, if that's who plays. But big picture, the Niners are in a good spot. And to Flave's point earlier, if they could just peak at the right time and get their offense going, in late December, that would be great. But I think it's fair to question whether they're going to get the offense going because Mike McDaniel isn't walking through that door. The brains of the operation are in Miami. So if you're waiting on the genius to show his creativity with all this talent, he would have done it today. They were coming off a bye week. He had 14 days to express all of his greatest creativity. That's what Andy Reid does routinely. I don't know if it's going to happen. But maybe the defense is just that good. I don't know. We'll see. Big picture, it's a good day for the 49ers. Even if I found stuff to complain about. I have to. Brandon Pinn says no matter who we have, always a nail-biter new coach. Adam Paul says if Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't in the NFL, what would his profession be? I say it would be an adult film industry. I don't know, man. That's kind of a strange thing to say. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. That's a tough question. Outside of UDFA, RB, Shanahan makes talented players play worse. No coaching or player development, rigid scheming, Seattle better with a bad roster. Yeah, I would have to say so. I don't know what it is, but him adding Christian McCaffrey is kind of backfiring because now everyone realized that Kyle is the issue. Can't blame the running backs. Can't blame the quarterback. I mean, you could blame the right tackle. He's terrible, but we all know it's not all his fault. So it's Kyle. Kyle, you put the you put the target on your own back on that one. I don't think you thought that through. Yep. All right, guys. It's 11:30. It's time for me to drive home to Oakland. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be doing my show with Ryan, Larry. Then I got my dad on Tuesday. I'll be flying to Colorado Springs on Thursday. I'm going to the practices. And then I'm going to Mexico City. My wife ditched me. She was going to go, and then she was like, I don't want to go anymore. So I'm going by myself. It'll be fun. It'll be an adventure. And the payoff will be Colt McCoy. Can't wait. Thank you, Muhammad. Couple more.